just the weight of the indigo heavy and lone. I've got a front row seat to the edge of the world, watching the silver of morning get slowly unfurled. The baker is still dreaming of flour and yield. The shadows are stretching away from the east. I'm standing on the corner where the silence is made, wrapped in a coat that is starting to fade. I'm not looking for answers, I'm not looking for light, just holding the hem of the departing night. Oh, it's a pale blue kingdom, a secret I keep, while the rest of the city is buried in sleep. Before the first engine, before the first word, the sweetest of melodies I've ever heard. I'm the only soul waiting for the sun to begin, letting the cool of the hollow rush in. The birds are still quiet in the eaves of the hall. No shadows are moving on the brick of the wall. I'm a ghost in the doorway, a witness to grace before the day puts on its frantic loud face. I'll stay for 1 minute, maybe stay for 2, until the gray sky turns into the new. Oh, it's a pale blue kingdom, a secret I keep, while the rest of the city is buried in sleep. Before the first engine, before the first word, the sweetest of melodies I've ever heard. I'm the only soul waiting for the sun to begin, letting the cool of the hollow rush in. The sky is breaking, the blue is gone. I was here first, before the dawn. We've climbed above the steam and the heavy street to where the stars and the granite towers meet. The traffic down below is a river of slow-moving gold, a story of 1,000 lives waiting to be told. But up here the air is thin and the air is sweet, with the whole wide world lying at our feet. The neon signs are blinking like a distant tired eye against the deep indigo of a velvet sky. I can see the bridges arching like a silver spine, connecting your heartbeat and the rhythm of mine. No sirens can reach us, no shouting can climb to this little island at the edge of time. The glitter, look at the spark, scattered like jewels in the deep of the dark. 10 million stories, 10 million lights, burning like fire in the coldest of nights. It's a treasure map laid out for no one but us, a galaxy made out of steel and of dust. Silk scarf around my neck, looking for a harbor, looking for a check. But I'm not coming down, I'm not going back to the gray and the noise and the asphalt track. I'd rather stay here where the shadows are bright and drown in the glow of the city tonight. Look at the glitter, look at the spark, scattered like jewels in the deep of the dark. 10 million stories, 10 million lights, burning like fire in the coldest of nights. It's a treasure map laid out for no one but us, a galaxy made out of steel and of dust. So many dreams down there in the dark, but we're the only ones who can see the sparkles. Temporary hum, temporary hum, temporary hum. The sidewalk is a river of clicking heels and ties, 1,000 silver watches chasing 1,000 different wives. They're catching every subway, they're beating every light, with a fever in their footsteps and a future locked in tight. But I found a wooden bench where the oak tree meets the street, and I'm letting all the madness crumble at my feet. A man in a pinstripe suit is yelling at his hand, tracing out a destiny he'll never understand. A girl is running past him with a coffee in her hair, chasing down a morning that was never really there. But I'm watching take their time across the square, finding little treasures in the cool and quiet air. Oh, the world is spinning faster than a record on a whim, but I'm sitting on the edge, right upon the quiet limb. Let the minutes fly like sparrows, let the hours turn to gray. I'm just a stationary shadow in a very busy day. A single drop of honey in a rushing salty sea. Find me all the beauty that they're far too fast to see. The shadows grow much longer as the sun begins to fail, and the city turns to mirror, so beautiful and frail. They're rushing home to dinner, they're rushing to the dark, while I'm still tracing patterns on the benches in the park. There's no finish line for me, no race I have to win, just this lovely, lonely silence that I'm wrapped and folded in. Oh, the world is spinning faster than a record on a whim, but I'm sitting on the edge, right upon the quiet rim. Let the minutes fly like sparrows, let the hours turn to gray. I'm just a stationary shadow in a very busy day. A single drop of honey in a rushing salty sea. Finding all the beauty that they're far too fast to see. Go on, run a little faster, I'll still be here when you've forgotten where you're going. The radiators humming a tired metallic song after a journey that felt just a little too long. I've left the pavement, I've left the city of glass, to lie on the steel and to watch the universe pass. The hood is a cradle, warm and curved and wide, with the whole of the heavens and nowhere to hide. There's one for the dreamer and two for the ghost and three for the secret I'm missing the most. I'm pointing my finger at the glitter and dust in a world made of silver and a world made of rust. The sky is so heavy, the sky is so deep, it's enough to make even the mountains wanna sleep. Oh, I'm counting the fires in the needs a ceiling? Who needs a floor? When you found where the light is a revolving door, I'll stay for an hour, I'll stay for a night, bathed in the glow of a billion-year light. The car is an island in a sea of the dark, holding the glow of a tiny human spark. Oh, I'm counting the fires in the velvet above, far from the hunger and the shadows of love. 1 billion diamonds on a cold metal plate, checking the time and just letting it wait. It's a private observatory, a four-wheel throne, the finest of ways to be perfectly alone. 999, 1,000, and they're all mine. Soft, peaceful sun, soft, peaceful sun, soft, peaceful sun. The city lights are drowning in a sea of velvet blue. I'm tracing all the shadows that lead me back to you. The ice is slowly melting in a glass of yesterday. Watching all the reasons simply drift away. There's a ghost of a piano playing in the room next door. The moonlight's making patterns on the cold and wooden floor. I don't need no answers, and I don't need no light, just the quiet comfort of the starlight in your eyes. Oh, let the world keep spinning while the radio plays low. We've got all the time that the shadows will allow. It's a beautiful surrender in the middle of the night, wrapped in paper moonlight and the fading of the light. that the world keeps spinning while the radio plays low. We've got all the time that the shadows will allow. It's a beautiful surrender in the middle of the night, wrapped in paper moonlight and the fading of the light. The ice has melted into a ghost of a ring, and the singer in the corner has nothing left to sing. I've been nursing this amber for an hour or two, drinking down the memory of a lie that I knew. It's unharnessed, it's naked, it's standing right there between the empty glass and the cold midnight air. He wasn't a hero, he wasn't a king, just a man who was clever at promising things, and I wasn't a meant to. I wasn't a fool, I just liked the reflection in a shallow blue pool. But the mirror is honest when the lights out is low, and there's nowhere for a pretty deception to go. To fill up the spaces and to fill up the hole. Is a poem that's distilled in the wood. The other's the bed that I mistook for the. It's hard to swallow. That's been told. It's not pretty, it's honest. its finest. It tastes like the oak, and it tastes like the rain. A medicine made out of a very old pain. I don't want the sugar, I don't want the wine, I just want the clarity, the straight jagged line. Once it is done, and once it is done, the battle with the shadows is finally won. It's a double for the road, a double for the soul, to fill up the spaces and to fill up the whole. One is a burn that's distilled in the wood, the other's the bear that I mistook for good. It's hard to swallow, and it's harder to hold. The shadows are bitter, the truth that's been told. Pour me another, I'm finally awake. It burns, but it's real. That's better. The closet's half empty, the air's finally sweet. No heavy footsteps on the hardwood, no drag of the feet. I watched the taxi disappear in the gray, and felt the weight of 1,000 sorries melt away. He left a bitter tang like a cork gone bad, but I'm looking at the best thing that we ever had. It's been breathing on the counter since 9:30. A deep crimson vintage, so steady and fine. It doesn't tell a lie, it doesn't wander at night. It catches the glow of the flickering candlelight. So I took the heavy key and I tossed it in the bin, and let the velvet truth of the evening begin. Oh, the shadow is gone, but the sparkle remains. I'm washing the dust from my heart and my veins. One was a promise that crumbled to sand, the other's a fire I can hold in my hand. The cellar is full and the spirit is free. I'll toast to the lady I've started to be. This is age with a soul made of oak, a gentle laughter in a world full of smoke. I'm pouring a glass for the silence I've won. Better to be lonely than to be undone. Oh, the shadow is gone, but the sparkle remains. I'm washing the dust from my heart and my veins. One was a promise that crumbled to sand. The other's a fire I can hold in my hand. The cellar is full and the spirit is free. I'll toast to the lady I've started to be. It has a better finish anyway. Cheers to the quiet. Cheers to the red. The world is full of how was your day, and 1,000 words I didn't want to say. I've navigated through the shouting and the light, the heavy crowded rhythms of the night. But here the brass is cold against my palm, the gateway to a very private calm. The lock turns over with a silver click, a magic trick that always does the trick. The air inside is still, the air is mine. No shadows of a ghost, no grand design. I don't have to smile, I don't have to speak in this sanctuary that the weary seek. Oh, it's the finest weight I've ever had to hold, a bit of jagged metal, bright and bold. It doesn't open doors to honey, I'm home, but to a kingdom where I'm free to roam. No explanations and no heavy dues, just the peace of mind that I get to choose. The clock is ticking for nobody but me, beside a lonely cup of oolong tea. I can leave the lights off, I can leave them on, until the silver edges of the dawn. There's no one to disappoint, no one to please, just the soul at rest and the heart at ease. Oh, it's the finest weight I've ever had to hold, a bit of jagged metal, bright and bold. It doesn't open doors to honey, I'm home, but to a kingdom where I'm free to roam. No explanations and no heavy dues, just the peace of mind that I get to choose. Seed and sun, fire bears, no voices, just the music of the dust. found the lace, I found the cheap perfume, a scent of desperation in our living room. I waited for the fire, I waited for the sting, but all I felt was nothing, not a single thing. It's the same old script, the same tired play. You didn't even find a brand new way to stray. The late night meetings and the lost my keys, sudden flowers and the clumsy pleas. It's like a black and white movie I've seen 10 times before, a dusty little drama walking through my door. You think you're a villain, a ghost in the dark, but you're just a stray dog barking in the park. Oh, the tragedy is, it wasn't a tragedy at all, just a stumble in the hallway, a short and shallow fall. No thunder and drums, no lightning in the sky, just a dusty little secret and a very dusty lie. I'm not even angry, I'm just looking for a yawn, waiting for this dull little shadow to be gone. Was she a starlet? Was she a queen? Or just another face from a magazine? Don't bother telling, I don't wanna know. I've already seen the ending of this amateur show. Take your hat, take your coat, take your broken heart. You're not even good at the lying part. Oh, the tragedy is, it wasn't a tragedy at all, just a stumble in the hallway, a short and shallow fall. No thunder and drums, no lightning in the sky, just a dusty little secret and a very dusty lie. I'm not even angry, I'm just looking for a yawn, waiting for this dull little shadow to be gone. Is that all you've got? Really? How unoriginal. Tea has turned to amber in the cup. The evening sun is slowly giving up. I haven't turned the page in half an hour. The world outside has lost its noisy power. I don't need a poem or a grand design to know that your shoulder is touching mine. There's no demand for darling or for dear, just the steady knowledge that you're here. The clock on the mantle is the only one to speak, ticking off the minutes, quiet and sleek. We're two old ships anchored in a bay, where the storms of the heart have all gone away. It's the weight of the air, so heavy and sweet, the simple rhythm of our resting feet. No bridge to cross, no mountain left to climb, just the velvet pulse of borrowed time, a quiet geometry, a perfect line, where your silence and my silence intertwine. The shadows are stretching a shadow in your sun. The race is over and the race is won. It's the weight of the air, so heavy and sweet. The simple rhythm of our resting feet. No bridge to cross, no mountain left to climb, just the velvet pulse of borrowed time. A quiet geometry, a perfect line where your silence and my silence intertwine. Don't move, stay exactly like that. No words, just the space between us. The cedar box is open, the leaf is dark and pressed. A little piece of Havana put to a final test. I've lit the fire slowly, I've let the embers glow, watching the heavy silver begin its rhythmic show. It doesn't rush the exit, it doesn't fear the light, it just builds a hazy fortress in the middle of the night. There's a question in the spiral, a why within the fold, a story in the fragrance of the spicy and the old. They see a woman sitting, they see a quiet face, but they don't see the logic that I'm weaving through the space. I'm tossing out a riddle, a jagged little line wrapped in a velvet circle that is perfectly mine. Oh, it's a riddle in a ring, a puzzle in the blue, a maze made out of nothing for the ghosts of me and you. It spins a little higher, it twists a little deep, holding all the promises I never meant to keep. You can try to catch the answer, you can try to break the spell, but the smoke is the only one with a story left to tell. By the time the ash is heavy, by the time the glow is gone, the riddle will be settled before the break of dawn. I've solved the grand equation, I've untied every knot in the middle of the silence that the city has forgot. I'll leave the empty parlor, I'll leave the lingering scent as the only testament to where the mystery was. Oh, it's a riddle in a ring, a puzzle in the blue, a maze made out of nothing for the ghosts of me and you. It spins a little higher, it twists a little deep, holding all the promises I never meant to keep. You can try to catch the answer, you can try to break the spell, but the smoke is the only one with a story makes a circle, but it never quite closes the answer. It's already gone into the air. Into the air. Crisp, the silver is bright. I'm wearing the stars and the velvet of night. The waiter looks twice at the chair that is bare, with a pitying look that I'm happy to share. He doesn't realize, he hasn't a clue, that I've finally finished with waiting for you. I'm watching the couple at table 19, performing a drama I've already seen. He's checking his watch, she's painting a smile, while I'm tasting the vintage and staying a while. I don't need a nod, I don't need a yes, to know that I'm shining in this silk dress. Yet to be told. I'm my own laughter, I'm my own light, keeping me company all through the night. I found the person I've wanted to meet in this velvet-lined corner on this very street. Oh, the candle is burning for no one but me, a private performance, a soul that is free. No heavy silence to fill with a lie, no desperate questions of when and of why. I'm the lead in the story, the toast of the night. Everything's perfect, everything's right at the table where only one shadow is cast. Check, please, but keep the change. I think I'll take the long way home, just me and the moon. The mahogany desk has a heavy dark grain and a silver-lined lock that can handle the strain. I've gathered the letters, I've gathered the light of 1,000 mistakes and a long ago night. They don't need a witness, they don't need a son. The battle for us has been lost and been won. There's a photograph there with a corner that's torn and a ribbon of silk that is tattered and worn. I could set them on fire, I could throw them away, but I'd rather they stay in the dark and the gray, safe in a prison of cedar and brass, watching the seasons and the calendars pass. Oh, the key is a weight that I carry with pride, keeping the ghost and the hunger inside. It's not for the world and it's not for the street. It's the only place where the two of us meet, in a drawer that is bolted, in a room that is still, locked by the strength of a lady's own will. They ask why I smile when the evening is cold, as if there's a story that needs to be told. But some things are better when left in the wood, away from the people who never quite could understand why the silence is better than gold, or why some secrets are never for sale or for hold. Oh, the key is a weight that I carry with pride, keeping the ghost and the hunger inside. It's not for the world and it's not for the street. It's the only place where the two of us meet, in a drawer that is bolted, in a room that is still, locked by the strength of a lady's own will. There. Sleep well, my dear ghost. I'm the only one who has the map. Soft, knowing chuckle. The sun is just a pale gold coin upon the floor, and the world is still a whisper behind the kitchen door. The delivery man has left his heavy gray load, a map of a world that's about to explode. But here in the kitchen, in the amber and the still, I'm letting the morning move against its own will. I run my thumb along the margin's yellow edge, a forest of stories on a narrow paper ledge. It smells like the cedar and the ghost of a press, a black and white comfort in a world of a mess. The ink leaves a shadow on the tip of my hand, a language of dust that I finally understand. Oh, it's the fragrance of a truth that's already been told, a garden of stories that are starting to fold. Before the first engine, before the first cry, I'm breathing in the ink of a departing sky. It's not just the news and it's not just the day, it's the scent of the silence before it drifts away. that the paper is a dying old art, that the digital pulse is the new world's heart. But you can't smell the history on a cold glass screen, or feel the weight of the places you've been. I'll take the smudge and the rattle and the grain over the shouting of the lightning and the rain. Oh, it's the fragrance of a truth that's already been told, a garden of stories that are starting to fold before the first engine, before the first cry. I'm breathing in the ink of a departing sky. It's not just the news, and it's not just the day. It's the scent of the silence before it drifts away. Wait, let me finish this page. The world can wait until the coffee's cold in soft, contented sigh. Soft, contented sigh. You've got the eyes of a poet and a very expensive tie, and a way of leaning closer that's a very lovely lie. The gin is cold, the band is hot, the room is spinning round, and for a little while I'm the finest girl in town. I'll let you hold my hand, I'll let you whisper in my ear, but darling, there's a deadline that is drawing very near. I'm a high-class Cinderella with a clock that's made of steel. I like the way the dancing and the doting makes me feel. But don't go buying roses, don't go looking for a ring, because the morning sun is such a very boring thing. My heart has a curfew, my affection has a lease, and at the stroke of 12 I'm signing my release. Oh, the charm is in the evening, the magic's in the dark, but don't expect a fire from a temporary spark. When the big hand meets the little hand at the top of the hill, the fever starts to fade and the blood begins to chill. I'll give you back your coat, I'll give you back your grin, but the girl you think you've won, well, she's never coming in. You're looking for forever in a world of just for now, but I've forgotten every word of every heavy vow. A taxi's at the curb and the moon is turning gray. I'm better at the exit than I am at the stay. It's been a lovely ride, it's been a grand old time, but treating love like business is my favorite kind of crime. Oh, the charm is in the evening, the magic's in the dark, but don't expect a fire from a temporary spark. When the big hand meets the little hand at the top of the hill, the fever starts to fade and the blood begins to chill. I'll give you back your coat, I'll give you back your grin, but the girl you think you've won, well, she's never coming in. Check the time, darling. My carriage is turning back into a pumpkin, and I'm turning back into myself. Cheeky, like, cheeky. Cheeky laugh. I heard the static screaming from the wire, the city's frantic unmade wild desire. I watched the neon pulse against the glass and waited for the fevered crowd to pass. And then I turned the latch and I drew the heavy blind, leaving the chaotic world behind. Not because I'm frightened of the fray, but because I've built a better way. The walls are thick with choices that I've made, a sanctuary in the velvet shade. I didn't lose my way, I didn't lose the light, I just reclaimed the kingdom of the night. Every ticking clock is under my command, every inch of shadow carefully planned. I've measured out the distance from the street to where the silence and the soul can meet. It's a blueprint made of starlight and of stone, a garden where the seeds of peace are sown. Not a hollow echo, not a lonely room, but a private garden where the senses bloom. I've dialed down the volume of the crowd to hear the things that aren't allowed to be loud. It's the architecture of a steady mind, a sanctuary, leave the rest behind. Beside a half-turned page of an ancient book, I'm not escaping, I'm just standing still, moving at the tempo of my own will. Let them have their thunder and their rain. I have found the rhythm of the calm and sane, a deliberate distance, a calculated grace in this hallowed out space. It's a blueprint made of starlight and of stone, a garden where the seeds of peace are sown. Not a hollow echo, not a lonely room, but a private garden where the senses bloom. I've dialed down the volume of the crowd to hear the things that aren't allowed to be loud. It's the architecture of a steady mind, a sanctuary, the rest behind. Exactly as I planned it, the peace, the distance, the grace. Not a hollow echo, not a lonely room, but a private garden where the senses bloom. Exactly as I planned it, the peace, the distance, the grace. The city's moved on to the neon and the glare, to the humming of the wires in the midnight air. But here on the corner of used to be in Maine, there's a rhythmic little struggle in the wind and the rain. A yellow-bellied light that's losing its fight against the tall, heavy curtains of the night. Behind the glass, the leather and the ink are watching the universe shudder and blink. 10,000 heroes in a paper-bound sleep, while the watchman outside has a promise to keep. He stutters a hello, then he stutters a stay to the shadows that are trying to drift away. Oh, it's a heartbeat in a wire, a flicker in the gray, a telegram of light that's got nothing to say. But I'm still here and the stories are too, underneath the ceiling of a faded navy blue. It's the rhythm of the old, it's the pulse of the wise, between the blinking of the city's electric eyes. The modern world is bright and the modern world is loud, chasing every shadow in a neon-colored cloud. But give me the stutter and the amber and the dust, and a light that I can actually finally trust, to show me the way to the shelf in the back, where the truth is still written in a faded kind of black. Oh, it's a heartbeat in a wire, a flicker in the gray, a telegram of light that's got nothing to say. But I'm still here and the stories are too, underneath the ceiling of a faded navy blue. It's the rhythm of the old, it's the pulse of the wise, between the blinking of the city's electric eyes. Stay on just a little longer. The books are still dreaming, and so am I. Click, click. There you are. You're reading sonnets in a casual glance, building a castle on a fleeting chance. I like the way you light my cigarette, but don't go placing any heavy bet. The stars are bright, the gin is cold and clear, but the heart you're seeking isn't really here. You talk of Sundays in a house in the lane, while I'm just listening to the rhythm of the rain. It's a lovely evening, a delightful show, but I'm a bird with nowhere left to go. I'm fond of the music and the way you spin, but don't try to lock the room I'm standing in. Oh, it's a borrowed rhythm, a temporary grace, a little bit of powder and a little bit of lace. It's a dance in the hallway, a spark in the dark, but don't go looking for a permanent mark. Give it a fancy name if it makes you feel tall, but don't use the word that ruins it all. I'm not a treasure to be found and kept, I'm just the secret that the evening swept. Keep the flowers, keep the heavy vow, I only live in the here and the now. If you want a tragedy, go find a stage. I'm just a sentence on a very short page. Oh, it's a borrowed rhythm, a temporary grace, a little bit of powder and a little bit of lace. It's a dance in the hallway, a spark in the dark. But don't go looking for a permanent mark. Give it a fancy name if it makes you feel tall, but don't use the word that ruins it all. It was a great dance, wasn't it? Softly, but let's not get carried away. Check the tab and check your heart. Show the hula hoop, hula hula hula.
The dust is dancing in a shaft of light between the heavy volumes of the night. I was lost in a world of ink and lace, looking for a name or a distant place. Then the air grew heavy, the air grew still. Against the steady leaning of my will, I looked up from the margin, stained and old, and saw a story that hadn't been told. Across the mahogany, across the years, a pair of eyes that could settle all. You held a spine of leather and of gold, a sudden heat in a room so cold. Oh, the silence shattered without a sound, a lost horizon that was suddenly found. No spoken, no vows were made in the hallowed light and the velvet shade. A sudden chapter, a brand new line where your story started to bleed into mine. Clock on the wall forgot to chime as we stepped out of the rhythm of time. Just a shared glance over a dusty shelf, a secret I'm keeping all to myself. You didn't move and I didn't speak, but the ink on the soul is never weak. Oh, the silence shattered without a sound, a lost horizon that was suddenly found. No words were spoken, no vows were made in the hallowed light. Chapter, a brand new line where your story started to bleed
The satin is frayed and the ribbons are thin, tracing the places where the nights used to begin. They've tasted the cedar and the glitter and the wine, moving in a rhythm that was perfectly mine. But the floor has grown weird and the lights have gone dim, and I'm finished with following my melody's whim. I found a sharp nail in a corner of oak, beside the old mirror and the ghosts in the smoke. I'm lifting him up by the heels and the lace, giving him a permanent hollowed out place. No more scuffing the wood, no more chasing the bleed. I'm giving a rest to the wandering feet, though they're hanging like ghosts from a silver gray line. A pair of old dreamers that no longer pine for the spin of the ballroom or the heat of the pride. The silence is finally allowed to be loud. It's a motionless waltz, a still life design, letting the rest of the evening be mine. Let the youngsters wear out their hearts on the floor, chasing a shadow through a revolving door. I'll stay in the slippers, I'll stay in the still, moving at the tempo of my own quiet will. They look better up there with the dust and the light, a beautiful ending to a very long night. Oh, they're hanging like ghosts from a silver gray line. A pair of old dreamers that no longer pine for the spin of the ballroom or the heat of the crowd. letting the rest of the evening be mindless now. You've got enough.
In a room where the secrets of emperors glow, the jeweler leans in with a practiced thin smile. Is he coming, he asks, after waiting a while. I just point to the emerald, the one with the fire, the only companion that I'll ever require. He looks for a gentleman, looks for a name to put on the bill and to share in the fame. But I open my purse with a click that is sharp and a heart that is tuned like a well-strung harp. No need for a witness, no need for a yes. I'm the only one here that I'm trying to impress. Oh, it's a promise in gold, it's a vow in the stone, the finest of rings for a hand that's my own. No, till death do us part from a stranger's cold lip, just the weight of the beauty on my own fingertip. It's a circle of power, a diamond lit grace that nobody's shadow can ever replace. I'm the queen of my own every day. I'll wear it to dinner, I'll wear it to bed. A crown for the finger, a piece for the head. Let the world keep its weddings and heavy old ties. I've got the sun in my hand and the stars in my eyes. Oh, it's a promise in gold, it's a vow in the stone, the finest of rings for a hand that's my own. No, till death do us part from a stranger's cold lip, just the weight of the beauty on my own fingertip. It's a circle of power, a diamond lit grace that nobody's shadow can ever replace. Size 6, perfect fit. Wrap it up? No, I'll wear it out. I think it matches my soul, don't you? He saw the curve of her lips in the light,
like a silver needle in the velvet of night. He stepped a bit closer, he reached for a spark, thinking he'd found a way out of the dark. But the air stayed as crisp as a wintertime lake, and he realized his first and his final mistake. It was a masterwork painted in peach and in rose, the kind of perfection that everyone knows. But the eyes stayed like marble, steady and gray, keeping the secrets of the world far away. It wasn't a welcome, it wasn't a stay, it was just a polite way of saying, go away. Oh, there's a frost on the window, a lock on the gate, a beautiful mirror that's deciding your fate, a flicker of kindness that's made out of glass, watching the fools and the dreamers all pass. It looks like a summer, it looks like a sun, but the winter inside has only begun. She didn't say no, she didn't say leave, she just wore a grace that he couldn't believe. Polite as a statue, as cold as the moon, leaving the echoes of a hollowed out tune. A mask made of honey, a heart made of stone, the kind of together that leaves you alone. Oh, there's a frost on the window, a lock on the gate, a beautiful mirror that's deciding your fate, a flicker of kindness that's made out of glass, watching the fools and the dreamers all pass. It looks like a summer, it looks like a sun, but the winter inside has only begun. Oh, cold, so cold, don't touch the glass, soft cling. The sun is a liar, too loud and too bright. It hides all the things that I'm holding so tight. But when the blue shadows begin their slow creep, and the rest of the city has fallen asleep, I turn to the corner where you used to stand and reach for the ghost of a hand. The ceiling is vast, like a canvas of gray, where I paint all the words that I couldn't today. I tell the cold air how the morning was long, and how the radio played our favorite old song. There's no one to witness, no one to hear, just the silver-lined silence that brings you so near. When the moon is a sliver of ice in the sky, I stop living the truth and I lean on the lie. I whisper the secrets I've kept in my throat, like a message that's drifting in a glass bottle boat. The hours are hollow, the shadows are deep, and I have these promises only to keep between the last candle and the first light of day. I don't need a sign, just the comfort of knowing your rhythm is mine. For a moment the distance is nothing at all, just a thin coat of dust on a photograph wall. So I'll keep on talking till the stars start to fade back to the world that the morning has made. When the moon is a sliver of ice in the sky, I stop living the truth and I lean on the lie. I whisper the secrets I've kept in life throat, like a message that's drifting in a glass bottle. Only to keep until the sun takes the magic away. It's quieter now. The stars are getting tired. I'll see you when the light goes out. The clock on the mantel is counting the ghosts in the room. The scent of your gardenia is hidden inside of the gloom. watching the silver mist as it slowly starts to rise up. We danced on a terrace that's now just a shadow in time. Your laughter was music, a sweet and a delicate rhyme. The radio's playing a song that we used to call ours, fading away like the light of the dying stars. Oh, it's only paper moonlight hanging on a velvet string, the ghost of a summer and the echo of everything. The world keeps on turning, the city is starting to wake, but I'm staying right here for a beautiful memory's sake. I checked the mirror, but I only saw yesterday's light. The way that you look in the middle of a June bug night. Your glove on the table, a letter I'll never send, a story that's waiting for a perfect and quiet The moon is pale, the stars are thin, and I'm just letting the memories in. Oh, it's only paper moonlight hanging on a velvet string, the ghost of a summer and the echo of everything. The world keeps on turning, the city is starting to wake, but I'm staying right here for a beautiful memory's sake. floor. I've turned the heavy bolt upon the door. No need for music from a crowded hall. I've got my own orchestra against the wall. One step to the left, a glide to the right, reclaiming the rhythm of a lonely night. There's a figure in the glass, tall and thin, moving with a grace that's always been within. She doesn't step on toes, she doesn't turn away. She has all the things that a lover wouldn't say. We're perfectly in sync, a flawless design. The only hand I'm holding is the one that's mine. Oh, it's a private gala, a ballroom for one, underneath a chandelier that's made of the sun. No heavy promises, no clumsy romance, just the weightless beauty of a solitary dance. It's a circle of peace in a world made of noise, a quiet display of a different kind of poise. Let the city keep its frantic neon beat and the desperate lovers on the midnight street. I'm spinning in a galaxy of dust and of light, keeping perfect time with the heart of the night. I'm my own lead, I'm my own follow, filling up a room that was supposed to be hollow. It's a private gala, a ballroom for one, underneath the chandelier that's made of the sun. No heavy promises, no clumsy romance, just the weightless beauty of a solitary dance. A circle of peace in a world made of noise, a quiet display of a different kind of poise. One more turn before the moon goes down. Who needs a lead when you found your feet? Soft, contented hum. We've left the thunder and the lightning behind, the fevered dreams that used to make us blind. There was a time we'd burn the whole house down, just to be the brightest sparks in this town. But the smoke has cleared and the wind has died, and I'm finally happy with the glow inside.
I don't need the sun to scorch the floor, or the frantic pacing by the bedroom door. Your hand in mine is a permanent state, a quiet rhythm that doesn't hesitate.
We're not a wildfire running through the trees, we're the steady warmth that puts the heart at ease. The wood is
sudden sting,
no more sudden sting.
just the golden comfort,
Just the golden comfort
that the evening brings. It's a slow burning ember, a light that will stay long after the wilder flames have drifted away.
Let the youngsters have their storms and their heat, their desperate dances on the midnight street.
I'd rather have this lamp that never blinks, and the way the silence and the spirit sinks.
We've outrun the hunger, we've outrun the thirst. We've found the last thing by leaving the first. The wood is seasoned and the hearth is deep, a promise that we're both intended to keep.
No more blinding flash,
More blind and flash,
no more sudden sting,
no more sudden sting.
just a golden comfort
As the golden comfort
that the evening brings. It's a slow burning ember, a light that will stay long after the wilder flames have drifted away.
it's just enough
To keep the winter out,
not a spark,
just a glow. Just a glow.
The clock is ticking, but the gears are stuck. Two desperate souls running out of luck. The gin is warm and the lights are low. There's nowhere left for us to go. Don't check your watch, don't look at the door. The night's a thief and we're wanting more. I like the way you don't ask why, with that crooked grin and that velvet tie. The city's sleeping, the world is blind. Leave all your promises far behind. Just lean a little closer, catch your breath. We'll dance this dance to a sweet little death. It's just a slow kiss after midnight. No morning sun to make it right. A borrowed heat, a temporary fire. Walk in the wire of a dark desire. No names whispered, no vows to keep. Just a secret that the shadows read. My lipstick's fading on the edge of the glass, watching the heavy minutes slowly pass. Your hand on my waist, a reckless ghost, the kind of maybe that hurts the most. Unbutton the silence, let the moon turn its back. We're the only light in this velvet death. It's just a slow kiss after midnight. No morning sun to make it right. A borrowed heat, a temporary fire. Walk in the wire of a dark desire. No names whispered, no vows to keep. Just a secret that the shadows read. Don't say a word. the sidewalks busy with the morning rush, but hear the shadows fall in a velvet hush. I watch the golden dust motes drift and spin, letting the gentle Sunday light come in. No letters to write, no city bells to ring, just the quiet hum that the kettles sing. The steam rises up in a spiral of white, a slow motion ghost in the pale amber light. I'm leaning back with my heels on the floor, counting the cracks on the kitchen door. The world can keep its hurry and its heavy pace. I'm perfectly lost in this little space. There's a quiet magic in the porcelain rim, watching the daylight start to soften and dim. No shadows of longing, no ghosts in the hall, just the peace of the silence that leans on the wall. The minutes are flowing like honey from a spoon, caught in the arms of a lazy afternoon. To be quite whole, to find the little rhythms of my own soul. A book half read and a sweater that's worn, the finest of days that has ever been born. Let the clock take a rest, let the gears slow down. I'm the only one left in this dream in town. There's a quiet magic in the porcelain rim, watching the daylight start to soften and dim. No shadows of longing, no ghosts in the hall, just the peace of the silence that leans on the wall. The minutes are flowing like honey from a spoon, caught in the arms of a lazy afternoon. The world can wait, it's just me and this warmth in my soft, contented sigh. Take a pinch of the shadows and a dash of the gray, and a hat with a brim that can keep them at bay. Tilted just so at 3:45 as you step through the frame of a revolving door. The sidewalk is screaming with faces and ties, but no one can capture the look in your eyes. The second ingredient is a rhythmic cool pace, and the blank beautiful page of a very still face. Speak only in whispers or don't speak at all. Let your footsteps be soft as they lean on the wall. You're a ghost in the gallery, a dot in the rain, a secret that travels on a midnight train. Oh, it's the finest of recipes, a masterwork designed to walk through the world and to never be mine. They're looking for fire, they're looking for gold, while you're the story that's never been told. A silent performance in a very loud crowd, the kind of absent that makes you feel proud. Spotlights, let them have their fame. You're the only one here who has hidden her name. It's a luxury, darling, to be seen and yet missed, like a ghost in a movie that's never been kissed. Oh, it's the finest of recipes,
a masterwork designed to walk through the world and to never be mine. They're looking for fire, they're looking for gold, while you're the story that's never been told. A silent performance in a very loud crowd, the kind of absent that makes you feel proud. Head down, eyes steady, left at the corner. Doesn't ask, he just pours the usual glass, watching the ghosts of the evening slowly pass. He's seen my highest highs and my lowest lows, the kind of secrets that only a mahogany table knows. No need for small talk, no need for a how you've been, just a nod and a refill as the night starts to settle in. Oh, it's a quiet comfort, a familiar kind of grace, to be a well-known shadow in a dimly lighted place, where the neon doesn't judge and the ice cubes never lie, and the world outside is just a cloud passing by. Yeah, the city's a stranger, but here I'm not the same. In this little corner, the bartender knows my name. Distant look, we're all just sailors on a ship that's anchored tight, seeking a little warmth against the chill of the night. He slides the bowl of peanuts, he knows my favorite seed. The rhythm of the pour is the only heart I need to beat. Oh, it's a quiet comfort, a familiar kind of grace, to be a well-known shadow in a dimly lighted place, where the neon doesn't judge and the ice cubes never lie, and the world outside is just a cloud passing by. Yeah, the city's a stranger, but here I'm not the same. In this little corner, the bartender knows my name. Keep the tab open, Joe, I'm not in a hurry. The ink is draining from the velvet sky. The street lamps give a final flickering sigh. No tires on the asphalt, no heels on the stone, just the weight of the indigo heavy and lone. I've got a front row seat to the edge of the world, watching the silver
the silence is made, wrapped in a coat that is starting to fade. I'm not looking for answers, I'm not looking for light, just holding the hem of the departing night. Oh, it's a pale blue kingdom, a secret I keep, while the rest of the city is buried in sleep. Before the first engine, before the first word, the sweetest of melodies I've ever heard. I'm the only soul waiting for the sun to begin, letting the cool of the hollow rush in. The birds are still quiet in the eaves of the hall. No shadows are moving on the brick of the wall. I'm a ghost in the doorway, a witness to grace before the day puts on its frantic loud face. I'll stay for 1 minute, maybe stay for 2, until the gray sky turns into the new. Oh, it's a pale blue kingdom, a secret I keep, while the rest of the city is buried in sleep. Before the first engine, before the first word, the sweetest of melodies I've ever heard. I'm the only soul waiting for the sun to begin, letting the cool of the hollow rush in. The sky is breaking, the blue is gone. I was here first, before the dawn. We've climbed above the steam and the heavy street, to where the stars and the granite towers meet. The traffic down below is a river of slow-moving gold, a story of 1,000 lives waiting to be told. But up here the air is thin and the air is sweet, with the whole wide world lying at our feet. The neon signs are blinking like a distant deep indigo of a velvet sky. I can see the bridges arching like a silver spine, connecting your heartbeat and the rhythm of mine. No sirens can reach us, no shouting can climb to this little island at the edge of time. Look at the glitter, look at the spark, scattered like jewels in the deep of the dark. 10 million stories, 10 million lights, burning like fire in the coldest of nights. It's a treasure map laid out for no one but us, a galaxy made out of steel and of dust. Silk scarf around my neck, looking for a harbor, looking for a check. But I'm not coming down, I'm not going back to the gray and the noise and the asphalt track. I'd rather stay here where the shadows are bright and drown in the glow of the city tonight. Look at the glitter, look at the spark, scattered like jewels in the deep of the dark. 10 million stories, 10 million lights, burning like fire in the coldest of nights. It's a treasure map laid out for no one but us, a galaxy made out of steel and of dust. So many dreams down there in the dark, but we're the only ones who can see the sparkles. Temporary hum, temporary hum, temporary hum. The sidewalk is a river of clicking heels and ties, 1,000 silver watches chasing 1,000 different wives. They're catching every subway, they're beating every light, with a fever in their footsteps and a future locked in tight. But I found a wooden bench where the oak tree meets the street, and I'm letting all the madness crumble at my feet. A man in a pinstripe suit is yelling at his hand, tracing out a destiny he'll never understand. A girl is running past him with a coffee in her hair, chasing down a morning that was never really there. But I'm watching how the pigeons take their time across the square, finding little treasures in the cool and quiet air. Oh, the world is spinning faster than a record on a whim, but I'm sitting on the edge, right upon the quiet limb. Let the minutes fly like sparrows, let the hours turn to gray. I'm just a stationary shadow in a very shadows grow much longer as the sun begins to fail, and the city turns to me so beautiful and frail. They're rushing home to dinner, they're rushing to the dark, while I'm still tracing patterns on the benches in the park. There's no finish line for me, no race I have to win, just this lovely, lonely silence that I'm rocked and folded in. Oh, the world is spinning faster than a record on a whim, but I'm sitting on the edge, right upon the wide rim. Let the minutes fly like sparrows, let the hours turn to gray. I'm just a stationary shadow in a very busy day, a single drop of honey in a rushing salty sea, finding all the beauty that they're far too fast to see. Go on, run a little faster, I'll still be here when you've forgotten where you're going. The radiators humming a tired metallic song after a journey that felt just a little too long. I've left the pavement, I've left the city of glass, to lie on the steel and to watch the universe pass. The hood is a cradle, warm and curved and wide, with the whole of the heavens and nowhere to hide. There's one for the dreamer, and two for the ghost, and three for the secret I'm missing the most. I'm pointing my finger at the glitter and dust in a world made of silver and a world made of rust. The sky is so heavy, the sky is so deep, it's enough to make even the mountains wanna sleep. Oh, I'm counting the fires in the velvet above, far from the hunger and the shadows of love. 1 billion diamonds on a cold metal plate, checking the time and just letting it wait. It's a private observatory, a four-wheeled throne, the finest of ways to be perfectly alone. Who needs a ceiling? Who needs a floor? When you found where the light is a revolving door, I'll stay for an hour, I'll stay for a night, bathed in the glow of a billion-year light. The car is a night